For decades, abandoned projects became symbol of wasted public resources across Nigeria. Multi-billion investments were left unfinished, deteriorating under the weight of politics, funding challenges, litigation, and changing administrations. Yet in recent years, a remarkable shift has begun in parts of southeast Nigeria. Projects that many believed would never be completed are gradually returning back to life. Hotels are reopening, power plants are supplying electricity, industrial facilities are producing again, shopping malls are attracting businesses, conference centers are hosting thousands of visitors. These projects are doing more than restoring old buildings. They are creating jobs, attracting investors, increasing internally generated revenue, stimulating tourism, supporting manufacturing, and rebuilding public confidence. This documentary explores 5 major Southeast projects that spent years in abandonment but are now generating economic activity. Hotel Presidential Enugu, Niger Gas Enugu, Ikenga Mall Awka, Geometric Power Aba, Enugu International Conference Centre, ICC. Their stories demonstrate that completing existing infrastructure can sometimes produce greater economic returns than starting entirely a new project.
The present administration of Peter Mba says it has plans to revitalize the Hotel Presidential in partnership with the private sector.
Presidential Hotel gives His Excellency sleepless night. It's one of the major projects on his priority list, and negotiations are already ongoing. It's a good thing that His Excellency Dr. Peter Mba is already revamping the place, and before the end of the year, I am very, very sure, if it is not finished, it will be almost finished.
While the Hotel Presidential in Port Harcourt, established at the same time with the Enugu facility, is still a major player in the hospitality industry, the once vibrant Hotel Presidential Enugu is yawning and begging for attention. A successful rehabilitation of the hotel, which has 100 standard rooms, a tennis court, massive swimming pool, and recreational facilities, will no doubt be an added boost to the economy and tourism industry in the state and create a much needed employment for citizens.
Opened in the 1960s during the administration of Dr. Michael Obara, Hotel Presidential was once one of West Africa's finest hotels. For decades, it hosted diplomats, business executives, and international conferences. But after years of neglect, legal disputes, and declining maintenance, the once iconic hotel shut down around 2008 and remained abandoned for roughly 15 years. In 2025, following extensive reconstruction under the Enugu state government, through a concession agreement, Hotel Presidential reopened for business. Today, the hotel once again accommodates visitors, conferences, and corporate events, creating employment while stimulating businesses such as restaurants, transportation services, and tourism operators throughout Enugu. Its revival demonstrates how restoring historic public assets can strengthen a city's hospitality industry instead of allowing valuable infrastructure to decay.
That we are really very grateful to the governor of Enugu State and the people of Enugu State for believing in us to turn this place around. This company had not produced for the past 22 years, and that this place was taken over by rats and rabbits. It was so much vandalized that no more equipment will exist in here. But when the governor, who believed in us, requested that we do this project, we promised him that we will do him proud and we do the Enugu State people proud as well. So today is the fulfillment of that promise, and I would like to thank you again for finding the time to come and commission it.
Established in 1962 by the government of the former Eastern region, Niger Gas became Nigeria's pioneer industrial gas manufacturing company. For many years, it supplied oxygen, nitrogen, and industrial gases to hospitals, factories, and manufacturers across the region. However, after decades of declining investment and operational difficulties, much of its infrastructure became underutilized. The company has since undergone rehabilitation and renewed operations as part of efforts to revive Enugu's industrial base. Its renewed production supports healthcare, manufacturing, welding, industries, and engineering services while preserving skilled industrial jobs. Rather than importing many industrial gases from distant suppliers, manufacturers now have improved access to locally produced products, helping strengthen regional value chains. The revival of Niger Gas represents the restoration of an important industrial institution that had nearly disappeared from Nigeria's manufacturing landscape. Located in Awka, Anambra State, Ikenga Mall was conceived as a modern commercial center designed to expand retail, entertainment, and business opportunities. Construction delays and years of inactivity prevented the project from reaching its full potential. Eventually completed and open to the public, the mall has become one of Awka's busiest commercial destinations. Today, it accommodates supermarkets, restaurants, cinemas, banks, retail stores, and service businesses that collectively generate employment and commercial activity. Every occupied shop contributes rental income, taxes, business registrations, and consumer spending that circulate throughout the local economy. Instead of standing as another unfinished concrete structure, Ikenga Mall has become an example of how completing commercial infrastructure can transform urban economic activities.
As part of activities lined up for the official commissioning and tour of Aba Power's new 2x15 MVA Ogbo Hill substation, Nigeria's former president, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, is in Aba, the commercial nerve center of Abia State.
Yes, they're the ones that the operation and maintenance.
In the name of the Father, of the Son.
With the official cutting of tape of the substation, an additional capacity to the existing megawatt, he proceeds on a tour of the geometric power headquarters and meter rollout facility in Osisioma local government area.
We have
few infrastructure projects in Nigeria experienced delays as lengthy as Aba Integrated Power Project, developed by Geometric Power. Originally conceived more than 20 years ago, the project encountered regulatory disputes, privatization complications, and licensing challenges that delayed completion. After overcoming numerous obstacles, The project was officially commissioned in February 2024. Today, Geometric Power supplies electricity within the Aba ring-fenced area, serving industries, manufacturers and businesses that previously struggled with unreliable electricity. Stable Power is allowing factories to reduce dependence on diesel generators, lower production costs, and improve productivity. Government officials and industry stakeholders view the project as a major catalyst for industrial growth in Aba, one of Nigeria's leading manufacturing hubs. Its completion illustrates how energy infrastructure can unlock wider economic development.
The governor, Alex Oti, highlights his administration's commitment to improving power supply, saying that Abia State is on the verge of signing a memorandum of understanding with Geometric Power Aba to distribute excess electricity generated by the plant to Umuahia.
Our inability to generate employment, to reduce poverty level, you can trace all of them to epileptic power supply. And as a government, we are determined to solve that problem. I want to use the same opportunity to thank Geometric staff, management, board for this investment here and for remaining here and for supporting us. And I can assure you that this government will continue to give you maximum support.
Only a leader with Chief Obasanjo's foresight and patriotism would permit the creation of the Aba ring-fenced area for this pilot project as part of his plan for the power sector reform program, which he initiated as a way to revitalize and sustain Nigeria's economy.
Residents are optimistic that the commissioning of the Ogbo Hill substation will enhance power generation and distribution to homes, businesses and institutions in 9 out of 17 local government areas of Abia State.
Construction of the Enugu International Conference Centre began more than 2 decades ago. Successive administrations left the massive structure incomplete, turning it into one of the state's most visible abandoned projects. The current administration prioritized its completion as part of a broader strategy to position Enugu as a conference and tourism destination. The modern facility now hosts conferences, exhibitions, government events, and large national gatherings. Major events attract thousands of visitors who spend money on hotels, transport, restaurants, shopping, and tourism throughout the city. Government investments document describe the ICC as a strategic asset intended to support conference, tourism, and commercial activities, while recent large-scale events have demonstrated its economic impact. Its transformation shows how convention infrastructure can generate economic benefits far beyond ticket sales alone. These 5 projects share a common story. Each consumed public and private investment, each experienced years of abandonment, each faced skepticism, yet today they contribute economic activity in different ways. Hotel Presidential supports tourism, Niger Gas strengthens industry, Ikenga Mall drives retail commerce, Geometric Power powers manufacturing, the Enugu International Conference Centre attracts conferences and business tourism. Their combined impact extends beyond direct revenue. They create employment, increase tax collections, improve investor confidence, encourage private sector investment, and help reshape the economic image of the Southeast. Perhaps their greatest achievement is proving that abandoned infrastructure can still become productive assets when completed and properly managed. Across Nigeria, hundreds of abandoned projects remain scattered across towns and cities. The experience of Hotel Presidential, Niger Gas, Ikenga Mall, Geometric Power, and the Enugu International Conference Centre suggests an important development lesson. Economic transformation does not always require starting a new mega project. Sometimes, the greatest opportunity lies in finishing what already exists. When abandoned infrastructure is completed, maintained, and commercially managed, it can generate employment, attract investment, stimulate tourism, and improve government revenue for decades. For Southeast Nigeria, these 5 projects demonstrate that persistence, continuity of policy, and effective management can convert abandoned dreams into productive economic assets. And perhaps they are only the beginning of a broader regional infrastructure renaissance. The stories of Hotel Presidential, Nigergas, Ikenga Mall, Geometric Power, and the Enugu International Conference Centre reminds us that development is not always about launching new mega projects. Sometimes the greatest achievement is completing what was once abandoned and transforming it into an engine of economic growth. Across Southeast Nigeria, these projects are creating jobs, attracting investment, supporting local businesses, and restoring confidence in the region's economic future. They also offer an important lesson for government across Nigeria. Abandoned infrastructure does not have to remain a symbol of failure. With political will, strategic investment, and effective management, dormant assets can once again serve the people. As more legacy projects are revived, the Southeast has an opportunity to strengthen its position as one of Nigeria's leading centers for industry, commerce, tourism, and innovation. The question now is, which abandoned project should be next? If you enjoyed this documentary and want more evidence-based stories about Southeast Nigeria's infrastructure, economy, business, and development, subscribe to 1010 Media and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload. If you know another abandoned project that has been revived or one believed to deserve attention, share it in the comments below. Like this video, share it with others, and help us document Africa's success stories today for tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next documentary.